Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And today I'm doing a tag. This is called the New Year's tag. It was made by Kayla's Ways. She took like ideas from 3 different things, I think that's what she said, 3 different tags, and put them together. I'll link her video down below. And feel free to do this video and let me know and I will check it out. But I have the questions right here. It's still New Year's. It's January 3rd today. I'll have this up tomorrow. I did have it recorded. I was like, oh, I miswrote one of the questions. So, oops. This time I just copy pasted and printed them off. Okay, the first thing. If you could look back on one memory from last year that you wish you could relive, what would it be? It's kind of like a group thing. It's a thing. Like going to the beach, going to Nick and Norman's was like a trip, and I hadn't been since high school, so I went to the beach. I would like to visit. It was fun. Number 2, 3 words to describe to describe last year. Crazy. Just the world was like nuts. The natural disasters, the people, what happened, what went on, just like in the public, like celebrities. That was just crazy. Okay, different for me. And an adventure. There we go, adventure. Alright, something you're looking forward to this year. There's a concert coming up next month. Well, it's going on now, but I think I'll be going to one next month called Winter Jam. And it's a big Christian concert. I'm taking my nephew because we love Skillet. Skillet's awesome. Skillet's a rock band who, yeah, is over in mainstream, but they're Christian. They're awesome. Alright, what was your most worn clothing item of last year? I don't really know. I'm like, cause I kind of switch it up, or I wear everything about the same, other than like bras or something. So I don't think I have like a most worn thing ever. Like, cause, yeah, yeah, cause it's like I have enough clothes that it's usually about a week or two, over 2 weeks before something else makes an appearance. Like for work and stuff, so I don't really have a most worn thing. Alright. Okay. Number 5. What are you hoping for less and more of this year? I want, like, in the world in general, like, I don't have, like, any aspirations really towards me. I just want there to be less hate and just why do we need to hate? Why can't we just love? So let's hate, more love. Like, why can't we just accept people? Why do we have to be so mean and just inconsiderate and all that? So yeah, that's what I want. All right. Number 6. What did you do last year that you've never done before? Drove to the beach. I've never driven to the beach. The longest I've driven by myself is like 3.5 hours, I guess. So that was quite a bit longer. And I've never driven to the beach. So yeah, that was it. What was your biggest... I have ridden to the beach, just not drove. What was your biggest achievement of the year? Just starting my YouTube. I had thought about it for a while. I really just started looking at the beauty side of YouTube like probably last September. I didn't even know it existed before like August or September, probably August. And I just was thinking about it, and it took me a while to like gain the confidence or will to. And I remember those days just being really, really small. And I think, even though I might have like made a channel like just to like comment on other people, and then I think I finally uploaded like in January or something like that. Alright. Did you travel anywhere memorable? The beach in Nick and Norman's. That's it. That's all I went to. Alright. What word would you choose to represent your goals for this upcoming year? I'm just going with awesome. Just want it to be awesome. Like awesome goals. I guess. It's just awesome. I don't have anything. Okay, number 10. Any travel plans? Other than a concert. That's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. No. I don't do anything like that. If you could travel anywhere, would you... anywhere... If you could travel anywhere, would you go? I think that would be anywhere. Where would you go? I would... Yes, I would. If I had, like, the passport and stuff and the money. I want to go to Ireland. When I was younger, I always had the, desire just to go to Ireland. And then, like, teenage years, I was like, I really want to go to Japan. And that's, like, still a second. But it's more like I'd want to stay away from the crowds in Japan. I don't do well in crowds. I did New York for a year. No. So, other than the crowds. But I just think Ireland is so gorgeous and just... I think it would be very calming because it's not... Most of it's like very country and like not too populous. I think I'd like that a lot. All right. If you could change one bad habit, what would it be? Being late. or always running late. Making it by the skin of my teeth. I think that's just like an ingrown personality. I don't know. Okay. What change would you like to see made to your home? Right now, I want it clean. I need to start going through things and chunking them away. Like my mom, like, went through her stuff and then just dumped it on my lap. And I'm like, I don't want her stuff. I'm not talking about, like, memorable stuff. I've kept her photo albums. I don't know why I have to keep them. But I have her photo albums and photos and a few of her knickknacks. But other stuff, like, she has old... they're memorable in a way, like, oh yeah, Christmas, but not... I don't want them. And she didn't want them, so she dumped them on my lap, and I'm like, I don't need them. So I have, like, a whole bag I just need to toss. But I suppose I should go through and see if there's actually anything worth keeping or really sentimental in it. And I've got a couple bags like that. Like, I don't know, one of my ex-coworkers, she was yard selling and decided to buy me a bag of red glass ornaments. And I've kept a few that were, like, icicle. And I've made a couple arts and crafts, I think, with the red balls. But I don't need, like, the rest of them. I'm not being too artsy right now. And it's like, I have no use to them. They're just, like, taking up space that I could store other stuff in. So I really need to get that and just basic spring clean and go through clothes. That's my change to my home. And a new bookshelf. I need a new bigger bookshelf, and I need to move that one out in the living room and, like, put a big one right here. Okay. What's the best thing you bought? Honestly, either makeup or this cardigan sweater I've been loving for a little while now. Because it's so warm and soft. That video is not live yet, but it probably will be. But yeah, just makeup in general, like my marula oil that I'm in love with from Tarte, that was like my skin game changer right there. And eyelid primer. but like the marula oil eyelid primer, specifically on makeup. Okay, if you could change anything about the year you had, what would it be? I wish, but it's like, I can't help it. I'm not used to driving that far, but I was so grumpy. And especially coming back, like, or even there, and then, like, I don't like driving places like that don't know that. Oh my gosh, my mom, like, would be trying to read the GPS, and she'd be telling me, like, way early. I was like, Mom, and so we kept getting rerouted, and that would just drive me crazy so much. So, like, when we went to Georgia and back, oh my God. But I wish I could have handled that better. Like, it's not such a grump, and, like, just, I couldn't help it. She wouldn't drive. And I was getting frustrated. Okay. But that would be, or hey, that a hurricane didn't hit while we were vacationing, where we got like one decent day and that was it. And then the last day was pretty, but we had to leave like early. Okay. Number 16. Share something you're looking forward to this year. All I am looking forward to is the concert. Honestly, that is awesome. My nephew, he's my little rock kid. Though I can't ever get him to headbang, but he loves rock music. That's what he listens to 24/7. So he's there with me, and then like we'll do like their VIP version thing, and like that's the most thing I'm looking forward to. I love concerts and stuff like that. And we always have a tradition on the way back. We stop at a Waffle House and eat at like 1 a.m. It's hilarious. Okay. How old will you turn this year? I'll let y'all guess. I don't tell anybody how old I am. Old enough that I should know better. Okay. What did last year teach you? I don't know. What did last year teach you? Do I have any teachable moments from last year? Okay. Learned how to blend a crease. Well, that might have kind of been in October too. Blend a crease. I found things that work and don't work for my skin, definitely. Even using makeup brushes, I'm still a fan of applying foundation with my fingers. Teach you. Yeah, you teach you like something. I don't know. That, I don't know. Even though I wasn't there, even admits, which I kind of knew, like going back to 2011 when Alabama had all those tornadoes and we were hit too. Not personally, but around us. That everybody during disasters shows their best face. Like, we'll come together and help everybody else that they can. And that was just a reminder of it with all the disasters that happened in Texas and Florida. Okay. What's your top 5 or 6 favorite makeup products? Tarte Shape Tape. Definitely Tarte Shape Tape. Ofra lipsticks. Ofra liquid lipsticks are fantastic. The ABH Prism palette. I'm sorry, I'm counting on my hands. I don't have them with me. An eyelid primer, basically, because none of my eyeshadow would stay without it. And then I'm just going the Balm blushes and Tarte too. I'm just linking them together. Blushes. Was that 5? Do I have another one? If I have another one, I'm going with the KVD Saint and Sinner palette. I love that palette. Even though I haven't brought it out because it's so bulky lately. Okay, number 20 and the last one. What's some of your New Year's resolutions? I don't set New Year's resolutions. I have only ever flippantly said I had a resolution, like way back when losing weight. I'm talking about teenagers, and I'm like, I have not had a resolution. A goal, not really. Resolution, no. I plan some things, let other things just go with the flow, and just, yeah. I don't do resolutions. I could have a resolution that I will not be single at the end of 2018. And see, I can't even keep a straight face and do that because I know me. I hate going out and meeting new people. Which is why I'm single, I'm telling you. And Tinder and stuff, all those stories you hear about Tinder, I'm like, I just make it like, But I suppose I should just not expect a guy to just kind of like rolling into my life. I don't know why I said rolling. Car rolling into my life. But I swear, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Every time I do something, because I'm a creature of habit, I think it's because I do have anxiety, which I learned is like linked with being an empath. Like, I absorb other people's emotions so bad. That's probably why I don't like crowds. Like, I read that. Like, I'll start absorbing and reflecting, and then I either hate to be there or I love to be there. Um, but I absorb negative emotion a lot easier. But like, what was I going on? But okay, anytime I do something out of the ordinary for me, like that's not go to work, go to grocery store, come home, feed the cat, go to my brother's and hang out with the kids, steal a kid, maybe go to the movies with the kid, and even sometimes then. But if I do something on my own, or even with one kid on our own, like out of the ordinary, something weird always happens. Always. Or like maybe people think it's extraordinary. I don't know. Like one time, my nephew turned 5. He wasn't in school yet. He would go the next year. He turned 5 and his mother, she had miscarried. This was years ago. She had miscarried, so she had to go get it, removed. I forgot what that procedure's called. And so I got him because the other kids were actually in school. This was before she started homeschooling them. So I went and got him, and he wanted to go bowling. Or we needed to do something fun. It was cold. His birthday's February 13th, and on his birthday, so we went out to eat at Cracker Barrel, and I got my brother to tell me where the bowling alley was. So we went to the bowling alley, and while we were there, we were like one of the only people there, because it was a day, and I just happened to be off. Or I took off one of the two. The news people came because they had a story about, I guess, the bowling alley getting robbed or something. And so they were doing a story, and they wanted to film my hand. They said they wouldn't show me, so I never watched the clip or anything. But they wanted to show my hand bowling. like not good. And of course I didn't do like a great throw or nothing. So, okay, there's an example. Last Winter Jam we went to, me and my nephew, we got there so early. We got front row seats the way they had it set up. Like, sometimes they would have, like, a long walking thing. This one wasn't. And it wasn't Skillet. It was... I forgot who the headliner was. It was Red. Red was the headliner. Or, not headlining, but they were there. So we went... because Red's never the headline. Skillet's the headline, but Red's a little too metal to be the headline, according to other sources. Or other, venues. That's how they always build them. Like, I love Red. Red needs to be the headline. But it's okay. So, anyway, we were there, and, so this wasn't last year, it was the year before. So, we were there. We were in the front row, and I like this band, but I hadn't heard much from them. They were newer. And it was just the weirdest thing. The guy, it was basically him and his little band. He's like one of the opening acts. I'm not going to say who it was. Wanted me to come around the gate. And then he held my hand and sung to me, which at a Christian concert's a little awkward. And also at the time, when me and my nephew had gotten there, we waited 5.5 hours to be let in. Because you do have to line up that early. We were the, VIP people. I was thinking, oh, I hope I don't have, any chicken or something on my hand, because it's got, a chicken finger snack. If you're hungry. So, I was like, I hope I don't have any chicken or ketchup on me. But, what's made it weird is he married. So, it wasn't had certain concerts, they do that too, try to seduce the girls in the audience. It wasn't that. It was just odd. I was like, oh dear Lord, only to me, only to me. And then got a full body brush with this lead singer of Red, because he came off the stage and there was nowhere for me to go because I was right at the gate opening. So that was another weird thing. But yeah, there's been multiple times just where sometimes I brush it off and sometimes I'm like, You know what? That was really weird. It only happens to me. So anyway, and it is really weird because it's just odd. Odd. Always something weird. Odd. I don't know. Crazy. So anyway, that was the New Year's tag. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'll put a link. Say it. The tag stops here, and then I just go on a story time. I hope y'all have a wonderful year. Well, I know all the people who actually watch me too. Like, I've gotten to know like y'all through comments and stuff like that. I'm like, I know y'all are gonna do good. I know y'all are gonna be good. I know y'all are gonna treat people with kindness and respect, and which sad to say, a lot of the younger generation, not all, but that's what they're lacking in the really young ones. I'm like, were y'all not taught to be respectful of your elders? You don't have to agree with them, but you don't need to. You don't have to be mean or ugly or I don't know, bash people. I'm like, there's a thing as common courtesy. There's a thing as live and let live. There's a thing as let it be. Let people be. I mean, I don't care what anybody does. I don't do as long as you're not harming yourself or others, especially in any way. You do you, and be true to you. So anyway, I hope y'all have an amazing year. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles.